How to lose fat. So it's Mike the philosopher, or that's what I have my name as, just because I like philosophy. I like talking about physics, religion, things of that nature. But I want to talk about losing weight because that's something I know a lot of as well. Right now, I am 180 pounds. Fine. All right, here we go. About 81 kilograms. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to get down to 170. Last year, I lost a total of 60 pounds. I went from 220 down to 160. I know what I'm doing. 180, I'm kind of heading in the wrong direction. So here are my 5 ways or 5 things in order of what I'm going to be doing in order to lose weight, and you could do the same thing too. Number 1, I'm going to be creating a caloric deficit, consuming less energy than I'm burning off throughout the day. So I'm going to be counting my calories. I'm going to have a set caloric intake goal for the day, and I'm going to make sure that I am hitting it. Now, it's not the end all be all, but I would say scientifically and physiologically, you need to create that caloric deficit. Number 2, getting sufficient amount of protein. It's very, very important. I want to keep lean body mass. I work out not that much, but I try to keep a good amount of muscle mass on my body. And if I'm losing weight, I want to keep as much as possible. So I'm going to be hitting a set protein number. So how much protein am I going to be taking? I'm going to be taking in 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram. I'm 80 kilos, so that comes to about 120 grams of protein for the day. A lot of people do the 1 pound per gram, which is a bit more. I don't need that much protein. And the research and the studies also reflect that as well. Reason why I'm taking in protein is simply because I want to keep as much lean body mass as possible. I want to keep that muscle, especially when I'm decreasing my calories and losing weight. And if you're losing weight, you're going to be losing some muscle. It's all about trying to keep as much as you possibly can. And also, it's great to have immune functionality. There's a lot of other benefits to having protein. Number 3. So this is about taking in great stuff or keeping good stuff in addition to your diet. They're going to be greens, micronutrients, fiber. Now micronutrients, fiber, you can get that all with greens. But also like fiber is food. It just really helps your body in so many ways. I mean, that would just take another video, but everybody knows that getting vegetables in there and fruits. So contrary to some people's belief, fruit is not bad. Fruit is very, very healthy for you. And, I'll just be getting in more. Number 4. Now, contrary to number 3, this is what I'm going to try to stay away from. So the number 1 thing that you want to stay away from, and the one thing that everybody, all scientists, all PhDs, all dietitians, all nutritionists, whether you're paleo, primal, whether you're a vegan, whether you're a flexible dieter, no matter what diet you follow, there's one thing that they all agree on. There's one thing, and it's really, honestly, sometimes it's just one thing that they all can agree upon. And that is staying away from trans fats. Trans fats are horrible for your health. You want to avoid that completely. Nobody says, oh, it's okay to have 1 or 2 grams. No, 0. Nobody should be having trans fat. And all the experts, no matter how much debates they have, can all agree on that trans fats are just bad for you. What is trans fats? It's like hydrogenated oil, man-made fats. If you're getting all your fats from healthy sources, like olive oil, grass-fed butter, and you can rest assured that you're not going to be eating trans fats. Now, if you're having a lot of fried food, places you don't know, if you try some of those fake butters out there. Yeah, you're probably you watch out. You know, there might be some trans fats in there, and especially those donuts and stuff. There's definitely trans fats in that. Another thing that I'll be staying away from is omega-6 fatty acids. Now, that's crazy because our body requires it, but it's like one of those things, if you're eating enough calories in the United States or in a Western world, you are not going to have enough problems getting in omega-6. And I don't think anybody in the world, if they're eating enough food, is not getting, you know, the requirement that your body needs for omega-6. But there is some issues, and it's also in the literature, and a lot of experts would say there is some issues with getting too much, and we are getting too much omega-6. And those are the main things I'll be staying away from. Now, sugar is not something I'm going to be staying away from. But if I follow 1, 2, and 3, all of those things, I will be not overdoing it with the sugar. And it will be very, very difficult to overdo it with sugar if I'm prioritizing the top 3. But sugar is really not that bad. Usually it's bad for when people have it in excess. They're not getting enough fiber. They're basically, if they're not following all of the other factors of having a well-rounded diet. For 5 would be exercise. Exercise, some people will say it's overrated because they'll make it a math equation. I can do 4 laps around the field and I would burn a half a bag of M&Ms, things like that. But I feel like the main reasons why exercise is beneficial for weight loss is because of the mental clarity that you get from exercise, and also the cardiovascular benefits of exercise. So it keeps your mental focus. So those are the main reasons why I believe that it helps with weight loss, and also makes you feel better, and get your mind in track. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be checking in my weight loss a month from now. I do see myself getting down to 170 in about a month and a half. I don't really have any specific goals. I'm going to just stick to this, and whenever I get down to 170, I'll be like, well, okay. And that will be 77 kilos pretty much for anybody who uses kilos or the metric system. Now, if anybody wants more information, please feel free. I respond to every single comment. Make a comment, like the video, subscribe, and just tell me if you'd like to see my diet, if you're interested in knowing more about weight loss, if you're interested in having a discussion about it. I'm open for it. Just let me know. All right, take care. Bye.